Hello everybody and welcome back to Breathing Positivity's Daily Tip of the Day Explainer video. Today's tip, ignore the naysayers. Don't let the negativity of others pull you down and continue on our path and ignore those unfounded and negative comments. Stan Lee once said, if you've got an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it. That doesn't mean that every wild notion that you're going to come up with is going to be genius. But if there's something that you feel is good, something that you want to do, something that means something to you, try it. Because I think that you can only do your best work if you're doing what you want to do. And if you're doing it in the way that you think it should be done, and if you can take pride in it after you've done it, no matter what it is, if you can look back at it and say, I did that, and I think it's pretty damn good, that's a great feeling. So don't let idiots talk you out of doing something that is good. That is Stan Lee's entire quote. But he goes on further to say, but you have to have a little judgment. Now the prologue to this is Stan's story of how Spider-Man came about. During a conversation with his publisher, he was asked to come up with a new superhero. And after going back home and thinking of several ideas, he finally saw a fly walking on the wall, and he decided to come up with a superhero that could walk on walls. Hence Spider-Man. When he eventually went back to his publisher and told his publisher about this idea, his publisher told him, Stan, that is the worst idea that I've ever heard. However, that did not deter him. And he decided to introduce Spider-Man in a magazine issue that was panned for cancellation. And once the magazine hit the streets, the publisher rushed back to him and asked him to do a full series on Spider-Man. Now, imagine if Stan had listened to his publisher. The world today would be without one of the coolest superheroes created. The same goes for many of us in business. How often have you come up with an idea, product, or service, and we find ourselves taken back by negative comments of what a ridiculous idea that is? And most often than not, we kill it and always live in regret of what was not. As business owners, we need to realize that there are many naysayers out there who can easily kill something great for us if we allow them to get into our heads. But in the same breath, we should also be wary of being that very same naysayer when someone in our business or organization comes up with a unique or creative idea, an idea that could just be the one that we needed. Remember, success is not only measured in how much money we make, but success can be measured in how we strive and stay focused and committed to achieving what we desire to set out to achieve. For every business owner, it is important to define what success means to each of us and stay focused, no matter how many naysayers or how much negativity we come across. Success could mean a lot of things for different people. Being the owner of our dreams or our passion, or making a profit, or realizing consistent positive return on investment, or even seeing our product or service deliver the value we envisioned it to deliver to our target market. But more importantly, for any business owner or entrepreneur, success should mean that we are able to build something great that allowed us to live our life on our own terms, making a difference with our product or service of value. Most of the time, naysayers come in the form of close relatives or family, and this can have a great impact on us. It's not easy to get rid of them, but we need to develop a system that allows us to ignore them and push forward and not allow them to bring us down. Some of the ways we can achieve this is to find like-minded, positive people who can edge us on, either within our circles or even within the industry. You'll be surprised how supportive people can be if they understand and believe in your value and vision. Talk to other entrepreneurs and business owners who have to go through similar challenges and find out how they deal with the negativity around them. And most importantly, don't forget our passion, our main driver of why we are in the business that we are in. And let that be our guiding light to continue to provide the value that we are providing. Now, to inspire you to ignore naysayers, here is a story of a young South African entrepreneur who ignored the naysayers and is living his dream. 37-year-old Siad Lamini started out his career earning just 850 rands a month. It's about $42 in today's conversion rate. And this was when he started working in the hospitality industry back in 2001. Today, He's the co-owner and managing director of a 350 million rand Regency apartment hotel in Pretoria. That's about roughly $17 million. Sia's story started as a 15-year-old young boy from KwaZulu-Natal who already knew what he wanted to be, and that was in the hospitality industry. He decided to spend a lot of his time in the catering club as a boy and was continuously teased for choosing this path. But this did not deter him, and he continued. When he later got into his first hotel training, it did not work out too well for him, and he was told outright that he did not have what it takes to be in the industry. This again did not deter him, but rather encouraged him to continue, as he recalls. And it was this rejection, this negativity, this naysayers, they actually gave him the opportunity and the courage to join another group and continue to pursue his dreams. And as Sia moved through the ranks, his big break eventually came through with the opportunity to partner up with an investor who actually believed in him. And as Sia quoted, "No one can build your dreams for you. Only you can do that. You have to back yourself. You can't expect people to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Don't let naysayers put you off and bring you down. And find like-minded people who can boost your positivity and confidence, whether it's within different circles. Look for them. They are out there. And during these new and challenging times, as business owners, as business leaders, as entrepreneurs, we will have to find and try new and unique ways of staying relevant, surviving, and thriving."